The Jewish now, they're cutting off the electricity, water supplies, food supplies, Wi-Fi, internet from Gaza. From Gaza, they're trying to separate Gaza from the outside world, right? And they're continue like bomb Gaza with airstrikes and rocket attacks till now. The only thing that we can do to our brothers and sisters in Palestine is to make dua for them. Don't forget them in your dua, guys. Don't forget them in your dua, because Allah will ask every single person, Allah will ask every Muslim, what did you do to help and to support these people? What did you do to support your brothers and sisters, your weak brothers and sisters in Palestine? Okay, so get ready to answer to Allah. Ya Allah, I used my dua. I used the most powerful weapon, which is ad-du'a. So please don't forget them from your dua, inshallah, in your salah. Basically, guys, the Jewish people, they're so weak. They're cowards. They are cowards, weak. They're full of cowardness. As Allah said in the Quran, they can't fight face to face. They can't. Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim in Surah Al-Hashr, لا يقاتلونكم إلا في قرى محصنة أو من وراء جدر. They will never fight you unless they are inside the fortress or behind walls. They throw arrows or they launch airstrikes or bombs. But fighting face to face, no, they're so coward to do that. Fighting face to face, they can't do that. The same thing happened to Prophet Muhammad. Okay, they were protecting behind the fortress, the walls. Okay, and they made a lot of treasons, treachery. They betrayed Prophet Muhammad, and they made a plot against Prophet Muhammad behind the fortress. Prophet Muhammad defeated them only by besieging. Like, he besieged them, he surrounded them in a siege for a couple of days, then they surrender at the end. Okay, they were not able to Prophet Muhammad. They have no bravery, they don't have the guts to face you or to fight you face to face from the time of Prophet Muhammad till now. As Allah said in the Quran, إلا بحبل من الله وحبل من الناس. Unless Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala support them or other people support them, they will be able to fight. Now people support them. The US, British, Italy, Spain, France, Germany. So the European countries, they support them now. Most of the world support them. If they didn't support them, actually they will have no power. They will be defeated right away. So they are so coward. They have no bravery. They don't have the guts to fight face to face. So today, inshallah, we're going to talk about the battle of Al-Ahzab. And this battle, we will know like the role, the bad role, the evil plan, and the evil plots that the Jewish people did against Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he came to Al-Madinah, when he migrated to Al-Madinah, there were 3 tribes of the Jewish people in Al-Madinah. 3 tribes of the Jewish people in Al-Madinah. Can you read them, Muhammad Amin?
Okay. Bani
Qaynuqa,
Bani Nadir,
Nadir, and
Bani
Qurayza.
Qurayza.
Bani Qurayza. Okay? Bani Qaynuqa, Bani Nadir, Bani Qurayza. There are the 3 tribes of the Jewish in Al-Madinah. They settled down in Al-Madinah even before the migration of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. So when Prophet Muhammad ﷺ migrated to Al-Madinah, he made a treaty. He made agreement, contract. They signed a contract with Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, a treaty, agreement, that they will be the ally of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. They will never bother or attack the Muslims, and they will protect. They will share the protection with Prophet ﷺ if there is an enemy that threaten Al-Madinah. So today, inshallah, we're going to talk about the battle of Al-Ahzab. Al-Ahzab is a surah in the Quran. And this surah is talking about this battle. Al-Ahzab means the confederates. Or it has another name, the Battle of Al-Khandaq, the trench. The Battle of Al-Khandaq, which is the trench. You know, trench or the ditch. Okay. So, okay, why is it called the Battle of Al-Ahzab or the trench? First of all, this battle took place in the 4th year of Al-Hijrah. You know, the Islamic calendar is appointed by the first year of the migration of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Prophet Muhammad migrated from Mecca to Al-Madinah. So this year was the first year in the Islamic calendar. We don't have 0 year. No, we have the first year, which was the migration, the first year of the migration of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu. So in the 4th year of Al-Hijrah took place the Battle of Al-Ahzab, the Battle of the Confederates. Al-Ahzab, I'm talking about Al-Ahzab here. The Arab tribes plus the Jewish people of Bani Nadir. So they all gathered together. They were one unit against Prophet Muhammad and his companions. So this battle took place between Quraysh. Quraysh was in the south of Mecca, and their alliances was in the south of the Arabian island, and their alliances of the small tribes, Quraysh and the other tribes, plus Ghatafan. Ghatafan, this is the second. This is the second big tribe after Quraysh. So we have two big tribes in the Arabian island, in the Arab world on that time. Quraysh and Ghatafan. Quraysh and Ghatafan. Quraysh, they're the biggest, okay, the biggest tribe. They will live in the south of Mecca. And Ghatafan in the north, and their alliances. Plus the third party, the third confederate, the Jewish of Bani Nadir. The Jewish of Bani Nadir. So Quraysh, Ghatafan, and the Jewish of Bani Nadir, and the other tribes, the alliances of Quraysh and Ghatafan. They were about 10,000 persons against versus Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, the Muslims. They were only 3,000. Here's the situation, guys. Let's start this battle. The Jewish of Bani Nadir. Pay attention, please. The Jewish of Bani Nadir, the biggest tribe of the Jewish people in Al-Madinah. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to their fortress, to their castle. Like every tribe of them has a castle, has a neighborhood. Okay, like their own neighborhood, a fortress or a big castle. It has doors and surrounded by like high, like tall walls. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to Bani al-Nadir, to those Jewish people. He went to them for some reasons, and they decided to assassinate Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. How to assassinate him? When Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to their fortress, went to their castle, they decided to drop a big rock from the top of the wall, okay, to fall on the head of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and kill him. On that time, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was sitting with them, okay. They decided to do this evil plan to drop a rock on Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to assassinate him and kill him right away. On that time, Angel Jibreel, the message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Angel Jibreel came to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and said to him, Ya Muhammad, leave now. Leave this fortress, this castle of Bani Nadir, of these Jewish people now, because they're going to assassinate you. They will do that and that and that. They will drop a rock on you. Right away, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to them with some of his companions, Umar ibn Khattab, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Ali ibn Abi Talib. Then right away, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, when Jibreel came to him, he took his companions and he left this fortress. And he left. When he went back to his masjid, to Al-Madinah, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ decided to break the agreement. He decided to break the treaty that he signed with the Jewish of Bani Nadir, and he decided to fight them and kick them out of Al-Madinah because they betrayed him, because of their betrayal. Imagine Prophet Muhammad ﷺ went to them like in peace, came like in peace for some reasons, and you decide to kill me, to assassinate me. Okay, they have hatred, and there's a lot of hatred towards Muslims and Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. They're people of betrayal and treachery and treason. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ decided to break the agreement, the contract, the treaty that he signed with the Jewish of Bani Nadir, and he went with them with the Muslim army, and he besieged their castle. He surrounded, he besieged their fortress for 6 days. The Jewish people are coward. They're so coward. They're full of cowardness. Okay? They can never fight face to face. As Allah said in the Quran, لا يقاتلونكم جميعا إلا في قرى محصنة أو من وراء جدر. They will not be able to fight you unless they are in a fortress, they're protected by a fortress behind the walls, okay, or in a castle. They can't fight you face to face. They won't be able to fight face to face. And that's what's going on in Gaza. They try to invade Gaza by land with their tanks and soldiers, but they can't do that. In the 2008 war, 2014 war, and this war, every war, they say you will invade Gaza by land, by our troops and soldiers and tanks, but they never did that. Why? Because they're so coward. They don't have the guts to fight face to face. They only depend on the air strikes, bombing, rockets, attacks, just it. But fighting face to face, they're so coward to do that. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ besieged the Jewish people that tried to assassinate him for 6 days. After that, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, they surrendered, they retreated back, and Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said to them, leave Al-Madinah now. Get out of Al-Madinah, of our city, because you are pure, you betrayed us, your people betrayal. You don't have any oath, you don't have any promise. So Prophet Muhammad ﷺ expelled them out of Medina to a city called Khaybar. Khaybar is a city outside of Medina, like 2 hours driving to Khaybar. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said to them, take with you, before leaving your land, take with you what you can load on your camels. Before leaving, look at the Jewish, before leaving their land, they destroyed their houses. They ruined everything. They spoiled everything. They break the walls. Why? Because they doesn't want the Muslims to benefit from their land, from their houses. They left anchors of land, like anchors of their palm trees, large fields. They left like millions of dollars. All of this for Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ will take, and the Muslims will take for their own selves. So before leaving their fortress, they took on their camels, they took the doors of their houses. After destroying the walls, like the doors, they loaded the doors on the camels and they left with the doors. They took as much as they can take, and they left Al-Madinah, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ expelled them and kicked them out, alhamdulillah. The Jewish of Bani Nadir. Okay guys, so this is the end of Bani Nadir, the Jewish of Bani Nadir who tried to assassinate Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. This is their end in Al-Madinah. But Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he didn't kill them. That was the command of Allah, to expel them, to kick them out. Just it. Don't fight. Just expel them. Get them out. And take their lands. Take their money. Take their palm trees. Take their fortune. Just it. That was a ghanima, a big victory for the Muslims. Bani Nadir, when they get out of Medina, they decided to take a revenge, to go back to Al-Madinah. How come like we left our homes, our land, they took our money, we should take revenge. We should take revenge now. They decided to take revenge and to fight the Muslims. But they can't fight alone, as I told you. They're so coward, guys. They don't have the guts to fight alone. What did they do? They made alliances with the disbelievers of Quraysh. They went to Quraysh. Bani Nadir, they went to Quraysh. Okay, they made alliance with Quraysh. They made delegation with Quraysh and with Ghatafan. Ghatafan is the second biggest tribe after Quraysh. So Quraysh and Ghatafan, these two great tribes in the Arabian island, the Jewish people of Bani Nadir, they made a treaty with them, alliances, a delegation. They will become one unit to fight Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they all gather together, the whole tribes of the Arabian island, Quraysh, Ghatafan, Tihama, Kinana, Ahli Najd, the Jewish people, and that. Many tribes all gathered together with the Jewish people, and they decided to attack Al-Madinah. they decided to attack Al-Medina in 10,000 soldiers in person, like horsemen, horsemen and soldiers and troops. On that time, Prophet Muhammad heard the news about the Jewish people, Bani Nadir, and their alliance with the Arabian tribes.